and budget-conscious solution for enabling live monitoring of remote IP camera locations for the police department in Delhi. This is not a final quotation, this is a discussion deck prepared to align on the right technical approach, the pilot structure, and the most suitable cost path. The objective today is simple to help you offer a working 24/7 live view solution for approximately 30 remote PTZ camera locations, while keeping the initial approach as close as possible to the client's target budget. The three key points for today are: first, the 30 locations are already in place. Second, the police department requires 24/7 live view at the control room. And third, we recommend starting with a pilot first approach before full deployment. Our goal is to align on the 8 lakh rupees baseline path first and then discuss upgrades only where necessary. Short presenter cues. Introduce purpose of meeting. Say this is a discussion, not final quotation. Mention 30 locations. Mention 24/7 live monitoring requirement. Mention pilot first strategy. Let me begin with the current situation. At present, around 30 PTZ cameras are already deployed across remote locations in Delhi. Each location already has a PTZ camera, local storage, and a small NVR installed at the post. Power backup is also available through a generator, which means the camera system itself is already operational and recording locally. So the issue is not the camera installation. The real gap is that the control room is currently unable to watch these camera feeds live from all locations. Now let us look at what the police department requires. They want 24/7 live viewing of all remote sites from the control room. They also need a secure private network so that all camera locations can be connected safely back to headquarters. In addition, they want compatibility with their VMS software so the live feeds can be viewed and recorded inside their existing monitoring system. And most importantly, they prefer a one-time investment model rather than a high recurring annual cost. So to summarize this slide, the cameras are already installed, recording is already happening locally, but live remote visibility at headquarters is missing. That is the problem we are solving. Short presenter cues cameras already exist. Local NVR and recording already working. Power backup already available. Problem equals no live feed at HQ. Need equals secure 24/7. Live monitoring plus VMS compatibility. Now I will explain the baseline solution that fits closest to the initial budget discussion. Our proposed starting model is a single SIM HD band private network solution. In this setup, each of the 30 field locations will have one router with a single SIM. This router will do two jobs. First, it will provide internet connectivity at the site, and second, it will create a private secure tunnel back to the head office. On the field side, each site will have the existing PTZ camera, the local NVR, and our single SIM router. In the middle, our HD band technology creates a secure private pipeline over the internet. At the head office, we provide the router and configure the network so that the client can connect this directly to their VMS platform and watch or record the live feeds. An important point here is that local recording remains intact. We are not disturbing their existing local storage system. We are only adding secure live connectivity from field to HQ. The key advantages of this baseline model are single SIM internet access, private network connectivity to headquarters, easy VMS integration, and retention of local storage at every site. Now, in terms of indicative costing, the device cost is approximately 25,000 rupees per location. For 30 locations, this comes to approximately 7,50,000 rupees for devices. In addition to that, they can choose one of two server models, either an on-premise HDWAN server at approximately 2 lakh rupees one time, or a cloud option at around 50,000 rupees per month. So the most important message on this slide is, for the initial 8 lakh rupees discussion, the single SIM model is the best starting point. It is the simplest, the most budget-aligned, and the fastest way to demonstrate live monitoring capability. Short presenter cues. One router at each site, Single SIM provides internet plus private tunnel. HD band creates secure private LAN2 HQV. S integration possible local storage continues. Device cost equals 25,000 rupees times 30 equals 7.5 lakh rupees. Server can be on-prem or cloud. Before moving into a full 30-site rollout, we strongly recommend a pilot project. This is important for both technical validation and commercial safety. Our suggestion is to start with 3 units or up to 5 units depending on the customer's initial comfort level. The reason for this is simple. The police department wants to see a working demonstration before placing the full order. And at the same time, we cannot send our team from Chennai to Delhi for installation and demonstration without any confirmed paid commitment. So the pilot project solves both sides of the problem. Step 1. The customer confirms a pilot order and purchases a minimum of 3 units. Step 2. Our Chennai team travels to Delhi and installs the pilot units on site. Step 3. We configure the private HD band network, integrate with the VVMS if required, and verify live viewing and recording at headquarters. Step 4. Once the pilot is successful, the remaining 25 to 27 units can be rolled out in phases. Now let me explain why the pilot first model is necessary. First, it avoids unpaid travel and setup risk. Second, it gives the police department proof that the system works before they release the full order. Third, it helps the mediators secure approval using a live working demo instead of only a paper quotation. And fourth, it allows real testing of network performance, coverage quality, and system behavior in Delhi conditions. From the commercial side, the pilot logic is straightforward. For 3 units, the upfront equipment commitment is 75,000 rupees. In addition, one on-site setup and travel visit will cost approximately 25,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees. Normally, logistics and preparation will take around 5 to 7 business days, and the on-site installation and demo can typically be completed in about 1 day. The success criteria for the pilot are clear. Live feed must be visible at headquarters, the network must remain stable, and the system must integrate properly with the viewing platform. So the key message here is, we should not travel for installation without a paid pilot commitment. The pilot protects both parties and creates the strongest path to win the full order. Short presenter cues. Recommend 3 to 5 unit pilot. Police want proof before order. We need paid commitment before travel, 75,000 rupees for 3 units. Travel/setup approximately 25,000 to 30,000 rupees. After success, scale remaining units. Now let us look at the upgrade path depending on the network conditions at each site. Option A is the single SIM model. This is priced at 25,000 rupees per unit. This option is best suited for locations where LTE coverage is stable and good enough for the required live view. Its main advantages are private HD band connectivity to headquarters, lowest cost, and the best fit for the initial budget discussion. For 30 units, the device cost works out to 7,50,000 rupees. Option B is the dual SIM aggregation model. This is priced at 35,000 rupees per unit. This option is useful for locations where network quality is weak or inconsistent. Dual SIM aggregation improves stability and helps deliver better performance in low coverage conditions. However, this option requires the HDWAN server. For 30 units, the total device cost becomes 10,50,000 rupees plus the server cost. Option C is the triple SIM aggregation plus bonding model. This is priced at 48,000 rupees per unit. This is the premium reliability option. It is suitable for critical locations where maximum resilience and combined throughput are required. This model includes built-in aggregation and bonding, but it also requires a bonding server and an HDWAN server. For a 30-site project, the indicative total works out to around 19.4 lakh rupees. So the recommendation for today is very clear. We should start with the single SIM pilot path first. We should prove live viewing successfully. Then, only for locations where signal strength is weak, we can selectively upgrade those sites to dual SIM or triple SIM models. This gives the customer the best balance between cost, practicality, and performance. one final commercial point. If they choose an on-premise server, that is a one-time capital expense. If they choose the cloud model, then it becomes a recurring operational expense. So overall, the best strategy is start simple, prove the system, and upgrade only where technically needed. Short presenter queue. Option A equals single SIM equals 25,000 rupees per unit. Option B equals dual SIM aggregation equals 35,000 rupees per unit. Option C equals triple SIM plus bonding equals 48,000 rupees per unit. Start with single SIM pilot upgrade, only weak signal locations. On-prem equals one-time cost. Cloud equals recurring cost, closing statement for the meeting. You can use this at the end. Based on today's discussion, our recommendation is to begin with the single SIM private network model and structure a paid pilot for 3 units first. This gives you a practical way to demonstrate the solution to the police department, validate live viewing, and move toward the larger 30 location rollout with lower risk. Once the pilot is successful, we can finalize the full deployment structure and upgrade only those locations where higher network resilience is required.